This is a 2019 Lamborghini Huracan, and this is the all-new 2019 Lamborghini Urus.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Both of these cars are freaking fast, powerful, beautiful, luxurious, and expensive. They each have a price tag well over $200,000. The good news is that we can use one of these cars in our video today. The bad news is that we can only use one. But whichever one comes with us today will be helping us find out if Justin's girlfriend Mary is a gold digger. We're gonna be using one of these beautiful cars to see if she will end up leaving him for another guy. But before you guys start feeling nervous or anxious for Justin, you guys should know that this guy is not so innocent. Okay, please do not misunderstand me. Justin is actually a great and funny guy. In fact, he's a comedian, and he met Mary about a month ago at a comedy club where he was performing. But the truth is, Mary is not actually his girlfriend. She's more like his potential girlfriend, because even though they've only been talking for a month, he really likes her and he really wants to go out with her. But at the end of the day, being a great funny guy doesn't just mean you're great and funny, it also means that you're a guy. And like too many guys, Justin has a side piece. And yes, even though he really likes Mary and he wants to go out with her, he also can't stop talking to the other girl because, in his own words,
man, she fine. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. She is bad, okay?
So what do you do when you really want to go out with a girl, but your side piece is just too fine to drop? Well, I guess you could do like Justin and put the girl that you like to the gold digger test, pray that she fails, and that way if she ever does find out about your side chick, you're gonna have something against her too.
I hope she fails.
For the first time ever, we got a guy who wants the girl to fail. I honestly don't know if that's fucked up or if that's genius.
That's just 2019 shit.
I will admit, guys, Justin's plan is very clever. However, it can easily backfire on him, and in fact, things can get worse if Mary actually passes this freaking test. But that in itself is gonna be hard because this test is gonna be epic because we have a sponsor.
Say hello to my not so little friend, everyone. Today, Raid Shadow Legends is proudly sponsoring our video. Forget all of the mobile games that you thought were epic because none of them are as epic as Raid. This game is the most ambitious, the most immersive, and the craziest RPG title of 2019. It has everything that you'd expect from a brand new RPG title, like an amazing storyline, awesome 3D graphics, giant boss fights, player versus player battles. But on top of that, the level of performance and graphics in this game are unreal. And you know what the best part of all is? This game is absolutely free.
These graphics are so freaking crazy. Oh my goodness. Whoa. The characters, though.
Raid is getting big fast, guys, so you guys want to download it now. And if you guys want an even bigger head start, go to the description of this video, click on the link, install the game, and you're going to receive 50,000 silver for free immediately. You can use that in different areas of the game, like customizing your characters. On top of the silver, you're also going to get a free epic champion.
Like I said, guys, the link is in the description below. Give the game a chance. I guarantee you guys are going to freaking like it. Or you could just choose to not download the game, in which case you're going to end up like this girl.
Don't be like that girl. Click on the link and download the game.
But yeah, with that being said, we have to go to sleep now because tomorrow is going to be a big day.
Tomorrow we are testing Mary, but it also marks the birth of our relationship with the MAG team. So the MAG team are a group of young entrepreneurs who run the dopest car rental company in LA. They literally have every single luxury and exotic car you guys can possibly think of. And if they don't have it, they can get it because that's just what they do. Anyways, it turns out that these guys watch and like our freaking videos. So we got a hold of them, talked a little bit of business, and this video right here officially marks the beginning of our partnership. So that's exactly where I told Justin to meet me today. And about an hour later, we arrive, we head inside and meet everyone. At front desk, in charge of leasing and sales, we got Yoni. Across from him, we got operations manager Hove, along with his operations team member Roderick. Next to them, we got the VP of MAG, Gary. And finally, in the back office, we got the co-owner of MAG, Argan. Unfortunately, the owner, the founder, and the CEO of MAG, Norvin, wasn't here today, but this is the rest of his team. See, it was supposed to be a simple meetup and pickup, but as you guys know by now, the MAG team did not make it easy for us today. I asked them for one Lambo, and they brought us two.
Those are the two that we're choosing from?
Those are the two you're choosing.
So that brings us back to our dilemma. Which car do we choose?
Whichever one you want is yours.
Damn!
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, it's still hard though.
I like the Lambo truck.
You like the Lambo
truck? Definitely.
So Justin likes the Urus, but there's no denying it that the Huracan is just as badass, and that's what's making this very hard to choose one of the cars. So in the end, instead of us deciding, we decided to let you guys decide on which car we should use. I hop onto my Instagram and I start telling you guys about our dilemma. I make a poll and yeah, like I said, I'm letting you guys make the decision for us. I decided to give you guys 20 minutes to vote, which I know is not enough time, but we do have scheduled to keep. And after 20 very long minutes, the results are finally in.
So we got the Urus on the right-hand side, and we got the Huracan on the left-hand side right here. It's only been a couple of minutes, but it's been close, but we're just gonna go with it. There was 936 votes for the Huracan, and there was 1,264 for the Urus. The Urus, it is!
So it was a really close call, and I did only give you guys a little bit of time, but the Lambo SUV came out victorious. I personally feel you guys made the right decision.
I'm not gonna lie, I did sound a little biased in my Instagram post, but thank God you guys chose the Lambo SUV because, well, I wanted to drive this thing.
But before I can drive it, we first have to say goodbye to Justin, at least for now.
Justin has to go pick up his girlfriend now, and we're gonna head to the shoot and stuff. We're gonna go in the car and just pick her up. I'll send you to the address of where the house is, and yeah, we'll go from there, okay?
All right, cool.
So here's what's happening, guys. The Lambo is not the only thing that we're using in this video to test Mary. We're also using a multi-million-dollar house in Hollywood freaking Hills. Justin right now is leaving to meet up and pick up and possibly hang out with Mary, while me and my team will be heading to the house to set everything up.
Oh my God, this thing is so gorgeous! I freaking love it!
I'm gonna be sending Justin the address to the Hollywood home, and in a couple of hours, Justin will make it to the house with Mary, and then this test will officially begin.
What is up? What is up? You must be Justin.
Yo.
Nice to meet you, Justin. My name is Sergio. Thank you guys so much for coming. And you are
Mary.
Mary?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mary. My name is Sergio.
The test has officially begun, which means that someone will now have to hit on Mary. That someone definitely has to be experienced, funny, and smooth, and definitely not me.
Oh my God.
Bro, that's the whip.
That's the win. It's your win. And this is your house.
As a lot of you guys might know, this is Anthony, and last episode he also played a decoy. Personally, I felt like he did such a hilarious and good job that I thought you guys might enjoy watching him hit on Mary this time.
You practice everything. You kind of practice how you're gonna hit on her and stuff.
Hopefully this time, though, he won't get rejected. From the moment that we've arrived at the home, though, we've been preparing for Mary and Justin to arrive. We have set up our cameras, and Anthony has been practicing his game. By game, I don't mean hitting on Mary game. I mean Raid Shadow Legends. Don't forget to download it by clicking on the link in the description below. But after about 2 hours, Justin finally calls us that he has arrived.
So Justin just called, but we missed his call because we were trying to get the cameras rolling and stuff, but let's give him a call back. I think he is here. Yo, Justin, what is good? Are you here?
Yeah, I can park on the street.
Yeah, you can park on the street. Just be careful with the no parking signs, and then, yeah, and you can park right there. I'll go outside and meet you guys right now, okay?
So I start making my way out, but first we need to know exactly which way Justin is coming from because we need the best shot. But once we find out, we set up our camera angles and begin this test. As always, this test will be split into 3 phases, and we are currently in phase number 1. This phase is all about us meeting Mary, and more importantly, Mary meeting Ant. You guys remember that Justin is a comedian, right? Well, in order to get Mary to come to the house, we had him tell her that Ant and I supposedly wanted to hire him for him to do some stand-up comedy for an event that we're supposedly throwing. That, of course, is a big giant lie. Again, we just wanted Mary to come to the house, that way she starts believing that Ant and I are hella rich. And I mean, off the bat, she should get a taste of that, because I mean, we got a Lambo parked in the parking lot, not to mention also a Tesla. Speaking of which SUV do you guys think is better? Is it the Tesla Model X or is it the Lamborghini Urus? But anyways, we head into the home, and like you guys know, Ant is there waiting for us.
Man, nice house.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I know, it's way warmer in here.
So far, everything is going as planned. We have successfully gotten Mary to the house, and right now she's meeting Ant. The next step in this phase is to just simply get comfortable, make some small talk, and just get to know each other.
Do you guys maybe want any water or something? Anything to eat? Fruit? No? Good? Okay. Yeah, so here, let me just get my Red Bull.
But I'm not gonna bore you with all that, so I'll just skip to the next step in this phase, which is to sell the scene. What I mean by that is to just basically make Mary believe that Ant and I really want to hire Justin to do some stand-up for us.
Are you comfortable with, and I don't mean to put you in the spot, I know there's kind of like an audience here, but are you comfortable with performing something real quick? Yeah. Is it cool? You can do it from right there. You don't have to get up or anything. You can do it from right there. Wait, 1 sec. Wait. Before you get started,
You gotta get together.
I'm kind of prepared. I got a mic.
So Justin's performing a small comedy snippet for us, and I bust out my phone to record it. Again, we're just doing this to make Mary believe that without a shadow of a doubt, Ant and I are really looking to hire him.
Man, I didn't even know, like, coming to Los Angeles, like, everybody was gonna be so beautiful. Like, I realized I was ugly the other day. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Justin continues his performance, and when he's done, it's now time to move on to our last and final step of this phase, and that is to leave Ant and Mary alone.
Rate his comedy skills on a scale of 1 to 10.
be honest.
And be honest,
10 out of
please.
10,
Be
10
honest.
out of 10.
Yeah.
9.8 out of 10.
So you guys might be wondering how we're gonna leave these two alone, right? Well, it's very simple. Remember, when Justin performs, it's usually at different venues. So the plan is to simply pretend to go check out one of these venues where we want him to perform at.
What are your rates, or what do you?
I mean, it really just depends on the time, venue, space that
Gotcha.
you have.
Would you be actually down to check out one of my venues right now? Actually,
Yeah,
Are you
we'll
down to
check it
that
out.
way? You can give me like an accurate rate as opposed to like an estimate, like, oh, it's gonna be this much, or but maybe more.
So now that we are set on checking out a venue, it's time to make sure that Mary stays behind. And that part is very simple also.
I like to talk numbers in private.
Yeah.
Like this, well,
Okay,
you know,
yeah. No, it's
you
fine.
know,
I can stay.
it's just business.
Is that
you know?
cool with you?
Yeah.
It's literally down the street. We'll be back in
Won't
like
take too long?
no, like 20
Okay.
minutes. 20
Okay.
minutes.
By telling Mary that I prefer speaking with Justin in private about numbers, we have accomplished exactly what we wanted. Justin and I step out of the door and we have bought Ant 20 to 30 minutes to hit on Mary.
You sure you don't want any water or anything?
No, I'm good. Yeah.
We are outside of the house. We have to get back in there, but we're waiting for Anthony to ask her to take a picture of him outside.
So Justin and I have to get back into the house in order to listen to Ant and Mary's conversation. And like I already mentioned, we're gonna be doing this when Ant takes Mary to the deck outside.
You like that view out there?
Oh my god, yeah, that's so nice.
Hey, before it gets too dark, you want to do me a favor and actually like take a picture of me for my Instagram?
Oh, okay, you trying to flex on your Instagram,
Yeah,
huh?
you gotta get that Instagram flex.
Before he steps outside with her though, Ant texts me to let me know that we can make our way inside again. He then gets up and heads outside to get his Instagram photo. So I now take the camera that was in the Tesla when Justin and Mary first came, and now I place it in the Lamborghini. Then I start making my way back inside with Justin. Our plan so far is going very, very well. As Ant takes his pictures, we slip away into a bedroom where Leslie and Denzel have been waiting for us. This is where Justin will be listening in as Ant asks his girlfriend on a date.
So we got a great camera in here. We don't no longer have to use the phone. Now I just have to wait for Anthony when he comes back inside to give me a call. That way we can listen in to everything that's about to happen over there.
Yeah.
I shoot Ant a text letting him know that he's going to come back into the house and to call me so that we can listen into the rest of the test.
Oh.
Here we go.
Ant does as planned, and we are now officially moving on to phase number 2. In this phase, Ant will remind Mary how rich he is.
These headphones kind of suck, but we can still listen in. Just to let you guys know they are ants. Let us borrow these headphones. He's not really rich.
Ant might not be rich in real life, but for this test, he is. Which is why the first step to this phase is to tell Mary exactly how he makes his money.
You should definitely consider getting into photography.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Definitely.
I'm glad you like them, though.
I definitely do. Yeah, I think it'll. I think I gotta show Sergio. We're business partners. Maybe we could use it. We've been working together for a while.
Oh, really? What do you guys do?
We do real estate.
Oh, okay. So, like, is that like selling houses?
That's interesting.
Yes, so that's what we do.
Yeah.
So the way Ant and I supposedly make all of our money is through real estate, which in real life is actually very lucrative.
We'll get properties, something like this, houses, venues, anything. We'll put money into them, and then we'll put them back on the market and flip it. Make back way more money than we put into it. Like triple or even quadruple.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's good money. It's good. It's definitely good business.
So now that Mary knows exactly how Ant makes his money, it's time to move on to the next step in this phase. And that is for Ant to show off his new Lambo that he supposedly just bought. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out the key, and then coerces Mary to step outside to check it out.
This is where the Lambo comes in. He's just gonna show it to her, turn it on, and stuff like that. And he's not gonna take her on a drive with it though, because that's a very expensive car and it's not ours.
You didn't see this when you walked in?
No, I did not see this.
Even though Ant isn't going to take Mary on a joyride, just seeing and getting inside of the car should be enough to get her to believe that the car is actually his.
Do you want to hear the engine start up? You want to hear a little
Why
engine?
not, I guess. Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, that's
Like that?
insane.
Let me ask you a serious question.
Yo.
Lamborghini Urus or Tesla Model X?
Lamborghini.
Oh my God, get the hell out of here. When this test is over.
After about 7 or 8 minutes of checking out the car though, it's now time for them to come back inside.
But yeah, I mean, let's just head back inside for now.
Okay,
you got waiting on them still.
I
so.
wish we could have went on a ride, but like, this is really cool.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean she wish we could have went on a ride? Okay, calm down. I gotta calm down. You're right, I have to calm down.
Ant and Mary spends a couple more minutes talking outside, and I take advantage of this time to check on the status of our cameras. I want to make sure they got good batteries and are still rolling because the next phase is the most important phase of all. Mary takes one last picture of the Lambo and then heads back inside with Ant. And ladies and gentlemen, we have now made it to phase number 3.
So now guys, they are back inside and we are getting to phase number 3. And this is where he's going to be asking her on a date.
Actually, you can sit right here.
Ant directs Mary on where to sit so she stays in perfect view of our cameras.
I think they're gonna be be back soon?
I think so. It shouldn't take them that long unless they went to go get a drink or some shit. I gotta do some extra shit.
He now gets comfortable as he prepares to execute the one and only step of this space, to ask Mary out.
What was I thinking? I was gonna ask you something. Oh yeah, you and Justin. So like, are you guys like in like a business and pleasure thing, or like, are you his manager or something, or like are you guys like dating? Or like you're together?
We're dating.
Oh, you're dating.
Yeah.
Nice. How long you guys been dating for?
It hasn't been that long. It's been about like a month.
That's not too long.
It's pretty new.
How long have you known each other for?
The same amount of time, like a month, I would say. What?
That's you. Wait, get the fuck out of here.
my
So
God,
you,
what?
let me get this straight. You guys have been dating as long as you've known each other. How do you start dating? Like what? Did he hit you with that bomb dick?
The fact that Mary is mentioning Justin is a good thing, but remember, Justin doesn't want Mary to pass.
So like, how do you guys start dating that fast?
Okay, we're not dating, I guess. We're just talking right now.
Oh, talking.
Yeah.
Talking. Yeah. So you lied to me.
No. When I say dating, it's like I'm talking to someone. Like, we're not exclusive yet. Nothing's official.
Well, you realize talking is talking, right? And that dating is like actually a commitment.
I mean, I don't know. Like, kind of similar.
No, they're not. Talking is like.
So she's trying to say that they're just like friends or talking, right?
Yeah.
But she's saying that they're dating.
Right now, me and you, we're talking.
I mean, we're just like conversating.
Well, yeah, but
So to her, like, it's dating is like just talking.
Yeah.
It's not like exclusive or anything like that. So
Got you.
I guess she calls
Like a
talking
gray
dating.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is driving me nuts. Like, okay. So like, do you feel tied down to Justin? Is that a better way for me to say it?
Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you trying to get at?
If I asked you to go on a date right now, would you say yes?
And there it is, people. Ant has asked Mary out. What will she say?
I would say that's pretty awkward for you to ask me that right now.
How is it awkward?
Because I just told you I'm talking to Justin, and like you're
You
just...
said talking, yeah. But you guys aren't dating. So technically, it's fair game. You single.
Damn, okay, so things are not looking good for both Ant and Justin. Mary so far is not budging, but can Ant change her mind? At the moment, it doesn't look like it, but Ant seems to have a plan up his sleeve that we did not even know about.
This whole time, okay?
Okay.
Wait, so Ant just completely walked away to get something. This is not a part of the script that I told him to do.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. This is too suspenseful.
What do you think he's getting?
I don't know.
Comes back with a condom.
Don't laugh like that. That's not funny. That is not funny.
After about a minute, Ant re-enters the scene and he has something in his hands, but it is definitely not a condom.
What is it?
This is for you.
What is this for?
This is a late Valentine's Day gift.
Weed?
I mean, I was gonna
What?
get you flowers, but fuck it. I feel like that's still flowers.
I'm good though.
I got no idea what Ant's strategy is in giving Mary weed, but whatever it is, for Justin's sake, let's just hope it works.
I'm good though.
No,
Thanks.
keep it.
I don't need this.
Keep it.
It sounds like a jar. I don't think he gave her a blunt. I think he gave her a full jar of weed.
How do you even get access to
That's what I'm saying.
That's some dank. Smell it. Smell it. It's fire. Put you in your ass.
Okay, maybe Ant is planning to get Mary high and then ask her out or something. I don't know, but this plan is making no sense to me.
That's some fire, right? Some dank.
It does. But I still can't take this. What am I supposed to tell Justin when he asks me where he got this from?
Shit,
Like,
tell him I gave it to you.
no, that's so awkward.
Bruh, it's not awkward. I'm pretty sure he gives weed to other girls.
I mean, I don't think he has. Like, I know for a fact he has.
What?
Why you say that?
I'm pretty, because I'm not stupid. I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing on his phone.
What?
Damn, that's crazy.
Hold on, is it possible that this whole time that Justin has been trying to hide his side chick from Mary, it was all pointless because Mary already knows about her? Because she literally just exposed him.
Putting her on the test. She not testing me. I'm testing her.
Seeing that Mary might be in a vulnerable state, Ant reevaluates the situation and he takes the softer, nice guy approach.
You're a very, very beautiful girl. Like, very, very pretty. What's your ethnicity?
I'm from Pakistan.
Shout out to Pakistan. Cause you fine.
Thanks.
And I'm not the funniest nigga. I'm not a comedian like Justin. I'm not perfect. I done fucked up a lot. But like, I know when I got a good girl sitting in front of me, and I would love to take care of you and provide for you, be a
Why
good
are you
man for
doing
you.
this to me right now?
Because I just, you deserve that, So with that being said, can I take you on a date, please?
Okay, now I'm starting to wonder, was this Ant's plan all along? Did Ant bring out the weed in order to tell her this?
I'm pretty sure he gives weed to other girls.
Thus planting the seed in Mary's head that Justin might be talking to other girls and therefore it would be okay for her to go out with him because Justin's already talking to other girls. If that was his master plan, then wow, bravo, genius. However, I'm sorry, but I don't think Ant's that smart. I think his plan was to smoke and get high with Mary and ask her out while she was high. But unfortunately for him,
She doesn't even smoke.
but heck, I mean, he still got lucky because Mary was already feeling doubtful about Justin.
Shit, I'm rich. I could take you out the country if you want.
I'm not even into all that extra stuff, honestly.
I mean, why
just
not?
going to Chipotle or like.
Chipotle.
Yeah, or getting pizza or something. That's
I mean, I
all
love
need.
Chipotle, but like, I just had that shit like 5 times this week. If I eat another burrito, I'm gonna turn into a fucking
I like
pinto.
Chipotle, I
game.
like pizza, either one.
He said if I eat another burrito, I'm gonna turn into a pinto.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's racist or not.
So we got a date then.
I'm fine, like, I
Awesome.
guess.
That's awesome.
And with that, Mary accepts to go on a date with Ant, which is exactly what Justin wanted. However, he doesn't seem happy about this result anymore.
She just said yeah.
She said yeah.
So I'm assuming Justin's not happy because he didn't gain any leverage by doing this. Mary already thinks that he's talking to other girls, which means he basically did this for nothing. Even saying that Mary failed this test is an overstatement because they're not even dating in the first place.
What should I say your name as?
Mary's fine. Just
No, I like
Mary.
pretty. I like
How
pretty
about that?
Pakistan girl.
I mean, low key right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous right now.
You jealous?
I am a little jealous right now because I thought that in that month's time, I still did enough to.
Why do you think she would feel if she thought that about you with the other girl?
She'd probably be mad.
You think she's gonna be mad?
She'd probably be mad too.
Damn.
She's Armenian, so she definitely.
Wait, Mary is not even Armenian. Do you guys remember this?
What's your ethnicity?
I'm from Pakistan. I'm Pakistani.
Shout out to Pakistan.
She told Ant that she's Pakistani.
Really?
Pakistani.
Oh, I'm off. I'm super off. Really?
There hasn't been enough
You're lying.
time. No, you didn't hear it.
Y'all gotta cut that out. Y'all can't.
Jesus. But now Justin has to decide if he wants to walk in there and talk to Mary or not. And he better do it fast because Mary actually noticed one of our cameras and she's getting very suspicious about it.
That camera's like been there for a while.
Wait, that's
I
not a
feel like-
camera.
Yeah.
That's Legos.
I don't know.
There's not no camera. I'm super into Legos. No, seriously.
I guess I can't be mad. I mean, we only just talking. We only been together for a month and a few days, so
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, if you want to be mad and blow up, go for it. You know?
Like, I don't know. I feel weird.
What, bro? That's
The one right there.
I just told you that's Legos.
I don't think it's
Do you see any light blinking red? No.
I don't.
So you good?
So I guess it's like the whole, you never know what you got until it's gone.
Yeah,
Type thing.
man. I guess.
Okay, so I'm
ready to.
I'm assuming you want to go outside.
Yeah,
and talk to
let's.
her?
I'm ready to confront her.
And that right there is our cue to get our cameras ready, but it's also your cue to get your talkies ready. Because if you aren't already munching on a bag, then this is your chance to get one because you guys already know. This shit's gonna be good. So Justin really likes Mary and he wants to date her. However, he also wants to hook up with his side chick still. So in the event that they ever made it official between them and she ever found out about his side chick, Justin wanted to have something against Mary also. So that's why he decided to place her to the gold digger test in hopes that she'd fail. Well, Mary did fail the test, but Justin wasn't too happy. And that's because throughout the test, we learned that Mary already suspects that Justin is talking to other girls. So basically his plan was ruined and this whole test was really for nothing. So realizing his predicament and the fact that Mary is technically free to date whomever she wants, and also that she may already be on the verge of ending what they have, Justin figured his best bet was to just come clean about everything.
What's up, Mary?
What?
Okay, Justin, come over here, please.
What's
Hey,
all these
look,
cameras?
look.
Can you on this side, please? Yeah.
Wait, what? There's like so many cameras in my face
Yes.
right now.
And then I'll stand over
What
here.
the heck?
Okay.
Hey, Mary, what's up?
What is all this?
We just was back there listening to your whole conversation and how you accepted to go on a date with Anthony.
So let me help him out here and stuff.
Okay.
So basically this whole entire thing, like from the second like you met us and walked into this house was all
Yeah.
just like a big old giant test. None of it is real. I'm not rich, he's not rich, we're not in real estate. This house is actually rented, the
was
Lamborghini
all, like,
outside.
set up?
Well, it was set up, but it was set up for a purpose to like test you to see if you'd end up going out with him because of his money and stuff. And so
Okay.
we were back there listening to your guys' conversation that you guys had right now, and so he heard the second that you accepted
Right.
going on a date and stuff. And that's why Anthony was like flashing the house, showing off to you,
Yeah.
flashing a Lamborghini and all that stuff. And yeah,
And
so that's
again,
pretty much-
like, I'm not even mad that you accepted to go on a date with him. I just understand where you're coming from. I just want to let you know that.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, I just want you to know, though, like, I didn't choose to go on a date with him for his money.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you didn't.
It's not a maybe. Like, I know I didn't.
So let me ask you then. So you're saying you didn't do it for the money, you didn't do it because of the Lambo, because of the car, because of his lifestyle. So why'd you do it? Just
well, I actually felt like a connection with him. Like, we were talking. I thought he was very nice.
Okay.
You know, he was being very, like, flirtatious, and I thought he was just a nice guy. I mean, I even told him, like, you know, I don't really care about that stuff.
Right,
I get that. And I mean, I can get straight to the point. Like, I heard the conversation back then, how you felt worried about me talking to other chicks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and I kind of
see you on your phone and
I mean,
stuff.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It has been a chick that I've been talking to recently.
Yeah, like I had a really big gut feeling.
I come straight out. Like,
but you know what? I respect it.
Yeah, man. I don't want to.
I'm sorry, but he keeping it 1,000.
I don't want to hurt you. I just want to come clean.
I mean, like, I like that you're apologizing, but I mean, we're not exclusive, so you don't really have to.
I know.
In my eyes, like, we weren't exclusive or anything like that.
Okay, so this is actually going smoother than I thought it would. Mary is pretty calm and understanding as opposed to getting all wild and angry. But I believe, though, that's because this is not new news to her. Remember, she did already suspect that Justin was fooling around with other girls.
But I just want to know where we go from here. Like, where do we stand in this situation?
I mean, I feel like it kind of does change things. I'm just, like, a little more skeptical now, but...
Are you mad that he, like, tested you? That he chose to, like, test you and stuff?
I mean, I just think it's weird that he would think I would accept it for, like, money.
Uh-huh.
Like, because that's, like, not who I am. Like, I don't know if, like, I gave that vibe or anything.
No, you didn't. You didn't give off the vibe that you was about money.
Yeah, and I didn't know, like, how serious you were about me, so, like, that's why, like, I was just going along with Aunt. Like, if I had known, like, you felt, like, deeper about me, it would have been different, like, for sure. You know what I mean?
Huh, so just as I suspected, Mary didn't really feel like Justin was taking her serious, so she wasn't taking him serious either. But anyway, since this confrontation wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, I then explained to Mary that we were filming for YouTube and that there would be an emoji covering her face, and then I asked her if I could remove it and show her face. And she said, yeah, so you're welcome. You'll give me consent, 100% consent. Your utmost consent.
No, I think it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I still need you to sign a release form. I don't have any with me here, but I have some in my apartment. After everything. Okay. But you're really, really down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll show her face. So this is Mary, everyone. And off camera, I kind of told her I would give her a shout out on Instagram. So here's her Instagram. Anyways, there was only one last question left to ask. If this was all real, would you have gone on a date with Ann still? If this was all real.
I don't think I would have gone through with it 100%, to be honest.
What?
No, I mean,
Give me my motherfucking back, nigga. Fucked up.
Wait, why?
Hell no.
Why? Tell me why.
No, I'm a Pisces. I sense all connections. Shorty want me.
And so with that, we decided to shut the cameras off and let these two speak in private. Hopefully they can work things out. However, if they don't and they stop talking, heck, I mean, at least Justin still has his side chick, right? And as for all you single, lustful men who end up sliding into Mary's DMs, this is your one and only warning that you will be tested. Yes, I'm talking directly to you, Aunt. Look at what we just did. Oh my goodness, we just dropped 3 new designs at udimerch.com. They are live right now for $19.99. However, if this video gets 100,000 thumbs up, I'm about to do something that no other YouTuber has ever done before. I'm gonna put these shirts on sale for 3 days for $4.99. And of course, yes, you're gonna have to pay for shipping. But let me ask you, do you wanna pay $19.99 plus shipping or $4.99 plus shipping? Anyways, as I was saying, that's the price that I get them at, and plus the shipping that you're gonna be paying is what I would be paying in order to ship them to you guys. So I'm making $0 profit here. Why am I doing this? Well, 1, I'm crazy. 2, I'm a bad business person. And 3, I'm not a gold digger. I just want you guys rocking the freaking Udi merch, man. So go give this video 100,000 thumbs up. Or not, in which case you would be saving me and making me more money and stuff. And yeah, you know, either or works for me. But yes, okay, I might regret this later, but we'll see.